Hello, welcome back. This is Faith Filled Life with Naomi, and this is episode 2. It is officially November. Today for Sunday school, we got to teach David and Goliath, always a fun one. So I have my little fake sheepskin and everything for the shepherds. So that was the fun thing about this morning. So anyways, I wanted to share how No Spend November is going. Remember, we are trying to be good stewards with what we have. Also, just doing a no spend month is going to help make us more creative, use our resources wisely, and save money, use what we have, declutter, hopefully to declutter a little more, use up what we have. I heard there's joy in, finishing an entire bottle of something and things like that. I'll let you know when it happens. We have been blessed with so much excess just in our society, in our life today. And I want to just use what we have and then I can give away what I don't need and store less at our house, declutter a little more, and use up things before Christmas time. So that'll be a kind of a bonus. I was nervous doing No Spend November, especially before Black Friday. It's my birthday month. I love celebrating. I love birthdays. I love sales. I love just everything about this time of year. But it is a good time to just get back in the Word, refocus, use what I have, get creative, and save money too, which is a huge benefit right now. Just kind of where we are. And I am trying to video blog as we do No Spend November because number one, it kind of holds me accountable. But number two, I think it could help you. If you are interested in a no spend month, I am not equipped for this at all. Doing my best, very transparent on here. And hopefully it inspires somebody else or you to do the same or share it, get that idea flowing. I shared on our last video, I heard it through a Momco article about giving up something for Lent because you want to replace it with scripture. And I know some people do that, some people don't. I usually don't. But I was intrigued with giving up spending, and it just makes you appreciate what you have and get creative. And so we're doing it now. Hang in there. Keep watching these videos with me as we go through how No Spend November is going to work. So, a few challenges I wanted to share with you, and then I'll get back into maybe some ideas. I'm still trying to figure out how to run this channel. So maybe a little bit of No Spend November, and then maybe I'll put in some ideas of things that I do with the kids because that's fun. It might give you some ideas if you want to do some creative things too with your kids. I should just say what we end up doing. My brain kind of goes everywhere all at once and has so many things in it and is not very organized. So hopefully you can follow that and I will do my best. So yesterday, November 1st, few challenges. It was day after Halloween. We did stay a little later past bedtime, and I signed our family up for 9 a.m. family pictures. The kids were wonderful. I was so scared, but they really rallied. It was just a half-hour thing, and they were amazing. So I'm very proud of them. We did that. We might buy pictures in November or wait till December and really hope we can get our Christmas cards out in time. We'll see. Stay tuned. I'll keep you updated. Okay, so there were a few different challenges. Halloween the night before, my husband was passing out candy with my dad and my brother. Well, our friend and her mom and my mom all went out with the girls and we trick-or-treated around the neighborhood. It was awesome. My husband is so creative. It is incredible. And he decorated the trunk of the bed of the pickup truck with he called it Mikey's Monster Removal this year. And it was just beautiful and creative and fun. And he used what we have, which is actually kind of the basis of this No Spend November, is use what you have, use it up. And then we can kind of declutter as we use what we have instead of just wasting it. So he is very creative, and so he made this awesome thing. Well, anyways, he was finding us at the end of trick-or-treating just to see if we needed a ride, and dropped the remote for the fog machine. It was on the bumper of the truck. And as he drove around, it fell off somewhere. So first thing in the morning, we went and we drove around hoping to find it, and we found it, and it was run over and squished. And luckily he is he's very talented at how things work and putting them together. And he was trying to fix it, but I guess a spring something, it couldn't be fixed. And we were thinking like, oh, it's the day after Halloween. This is the best time to buy fog machines. Everything Halloween is on sale. And we had to stop ourselves. Oh no. Like, I immediately told him, like, this is an exception. It's the best deal. You got to get it now. You're not going to find another deal. And he's like, you know what? First of all, fog machines sell out quickly, usually before Halloween. So chances are they're not even going to be available. And then meanwhile, I was like, but everything's like 25 to 50, maybe 75% off. Let's just go check. Let's see if we have one. We want to, why spend more money next year? Anyways, he stopped me. It was good. I still think he can buy things if he needs to, but he's like, no, we're both going to do it. It's going to be great. So anyways, no remote. We'll see how next year goes. And also we can survive without a fog machine. We don't really need a fog machine. We have black lights. We have who knows what else. We have, flashlights. I don't know. We don't need a fog machine. It's fine. And it was a very old one anyway, but that was challenge number 1. And then challenge number 2, my daughter Rosalie has been wanting a balance beam, like one of those you fold it in half. It's just on the floor. We have other things. We have tree stumps in our backyard that we got from a park when they were redoing a park that was nearby. They had free tree cuttings and stuff for sale, or not for sale, for free. You could just take it. It was for the community. And so we loaded up a few of those and made a little natural playground, playscape in our backyard. So we have things that they can balance on. And we use curbs on the side of streets, like if we're on a walk and stuff like that. I mean, safely. Watch out for cars, of course. So we do have a way for her to get that skill. But I was looking for balance beams, because I knew it was something big. It was something that she wanted. I was looking for a good deal. One of our, I have a friend who's amazing and at being frugal, using resources wisely, things like that. And she was also looking for one. So I did not buy it from our friend. And I texted a screenshot of this balance beam that was for sale to my friend. I was like, okay, I'm not getting it. It's November. You guys can have dibs, but you should see this deal because this is exactly what we were both looking for. You can have it. So anyways, I was very excited about that one because number 1, it helps them out. But number 2, I did not break No Spend November. It was only day 1, but I did not break it. And I was able to kind of get, I'm a gift giver. You have your 5 different love languages. That is a huge one for me. I love just matching up the perfect gift with the perfect person and just finding hints of what they say that they want, or seeing a need and filling it. I just love helping out that way, and just catering the gift to the person. And so this was a way to kind of fulfill it, but I didn't buy it, yes, it worked out. And it helped them out. And I also realized in December, there are going to be so many other deals or options, or I'll find things on Marketplace. And also our kids have a lot of things. They don't need as much as we keep thinking. They actually do better with less. And then they're more creative. And I have a bunch of things in the gift box downstairs that I kind of stock up when things are on sale or I have different ideas. And I put in a gift box for birthday parties, things like that. But they honestly won't know if I take something from our gift box and wrap it for Christmas. Who knows? It'll all work out. It'll be good. I did not get the balance beam, but my friend did. Yay! And they're going to be so excited when they see it. And we're going to hide it at our house until Christmas time. So bonus. It's going to be great. Anyways, another thing, weather is getting cooler and my wedding ring almost fell off yesterday. Now this is one where I'm like, I do not want anything bad to happen to my ring. I mean, it's special. That's huge. I don't want to lose my wedding ring, obviously. So in the past, I would have just gone on Amazon and got it. So another thing is it is getting colder and I have lost a little bit of weight lately and my wedding ring was getting loose. I really don't want to get it sized again. Just in case like my weight fluctuates and things like that. So I, in the past, would have just gone on Amazon and just gotten a spacer. They're cheap, not a lot, or something else, or something I could use. But I don't want to do that because it's No Spend November and I can't do it. So that was a challenge, knowing, hey, this doesn't even cost a lot of money. Can I, it's so cheap. And the price, if I would lose this ring, is a lot more, to pay for the insurance deductible or, however it works. It's a lot more if I were to lose it. And I don't want to not wear a wedding ring. Yeah, so that's tricky. So then last night I took out, those like little rubber bands that you use for hair, like especially if you do a bubble braid, the tiny little clear plastic ponytail holders. So I took some of those out, and last night I tore one apart and I was just tying all these knots in my ring just to try to get it to stay, to make it a little bigger. The price, if I lose it, is more, just get a spacer. Okay, that's a challenge. That's what I have to figure out. But no, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to see what I have. Yes, it'll be interesting. And then another challenge was posting a video because I don't know how to video edit very well, but God has blessed us with so many different people and so many different brains. And my daughter had a Girl Scout event actually last night, and really cool event. It was like a hayride and things like that. And I was talking to the other parents. I'm like, hey, does anyone have an Android? I always hear these things about like iMovie and how easy it is on an Apple, but I am not an Apple user. I am an Android user. And I'm like, what's the best one? I was trying to use Canva to put our no spend in November exceptions on here. And then I realized it's backwards because I have to do it old school and I don't know. So I was trying to do it on Canva because that's what I use for Sunday school when I'm trying to make my own materials. I could not figure it out. But anyways, God blessed us with great people and wonderful support systems. And so one told me about this app that I can use. And so maybe I'll play with it and figure it out. And until then, I figured it's better just to get videos out and stop being hindered by, oh, it's not the perfectly edited, ideal vision. I don't have a light. I don't have a good light that I don't know. Ideally, I'd have like one of those little tripods and a light. Well, guess what? I have a tripod. I lost it. My camera is on an Amazon box, a nail polish, like Space Maker thing box, and a bulk thing of construction paper. So that's my stand right now. And I'm in my husband's office because there's a window and I'm using that for a light. And I did not buy a stand with one of those like beautiful halo lights or any of that because No Spend November. So here we go. We're making it happen. And hopefully some of you still like the videos, even though I don't have a fancy light or a fancy stand, and you get all of the books in the background and my Harry Potter collection and all of our Bibles and other books, and my classic fairy tales. So it's kind of where we are, and hopefully it's not too busy of a background for you guys. But I really appreciate you being here and being with me. Hopefully I'll find other locations to film to make it a little more interesting for you. So you're not just staring at all of the stuff in the background. I know that's sometimes distracting for some people, but there's a window, there's a light. I am not buying a light because no spend November. We can do it.